drop down.
Yep. Man, I honestly I really appreciate everybody going out of their way to quit to just not show up on the day that I'm gonna play PoE. It's really kind of
Well,
all
what
of
act are
you
you up to,
actually.
man?
I
just,
just finished Act 5.
I just left my Sherpa.
Just-
I'm gonna be so lost when I go back tonight.
There's just
just left my Sherpa.
Oh shit, there's a bunch of new
Holy
raid
fuck,
plans.
that's
I've not
such a
been very good
line.
today.
I love those are beautiful comms actually.
There's just that the longer you and Kellen talk, the farther I get in the campaign.
The further you get in
Do with
campaign.
that info with what you will.
I need Joffrey's crest, and I'm a little annoyed by that because I didn't think about it in a private league with 8 people.
Or you in a private? Oh.
We do private league. We do private league in Fun with Friends each season, and I'm not. I think that there's 10 of us now. Oh no, there's more than that. There's more than that. There's
So does that mean you can't
I
trade
also have to
people?
do this.
Or not?
there's
Forgot to do it the other
oh,
day.
no, a bunch of people muled, so there's 9 of us total currently. We can't trade outside of
It's like group found.
yeah, basically.
That's how I think
That
of it.
sounds cursed.
It's a little cursed, especially in a like asynchronous trade league, but you know. I need to go down and figure out what the fuck we're gonna do, so I'll be right back.
Just 19 man the boss. We're fine. Damn.
Nah.
Kira, rate the drip on the troll.
How far actually are you, Joskin?
I am just finished Act 8.
Okay. Yeah, you're about where I am. I'm like halfway through 9.
But I'm in a 4-man party, and I have less than 100 hours in PoE, and they have a lot more hours than that.
Oh, party plays
like
a very interesting.
I can't see my screen during any fight.
Yeah. You get used to
Hey
that.
guys, sorry I haven't been looking at chat yet.
James, but I think you need a brighter color at the bottom.
That's a good shout, James. You do indeed get
trolls can't
no
wear
ads on Twitch TV if you're subscribed. Good looking out.
But you look good. I like it.
But watching is more important in general. I appreciate it.
Hey,
You know, I think it make that mod.
Although it is funny, it's like 2 of the people I think are watching are in the raid, so I don't think they're actually watching. But
tomorrow.
they're just here to tune into the thoughts occasionally, the outward
I'm
thoughts.
gonna drop raid real quick so I can go do horseman.
Invite me?
Nah. Not actually. I don't want to give them more of an aneurysm.
It would be pretty funny.
What about the
No.
garlic, Ace?
I get yelled at.
I don't know. I think the corn's better. You can go with the garlic.
Also, I need to do this.
Ace.
Yes, Karen.
You want to see something? It's cute. Okay, no, it's not the sunflower, damn it.
Did Kellen literally clip me doing the flight right and then send it to someone else? And then I fucked it up myself last
Karen,
week?
This is
Damn.
concerning on a few levels. But
Why? I paid $50 for that. She's cute.
Oh my.
Hey. This stuff goes for like hundreds, all right?
We'll get
What are you talking about?
Is it
No,
worse
no.
that those could go for more, or that I thought it was an AI generated picture?
You thought I paid $50 for an AI generated?
That'd be crazy to do.
Where you could just do it for free.
Here's my. I need a
This is so
my
I don't have
own.
to turn on my
Here's my
fucking webcam
homework.
if I stream.
First ring, second ring. Get this. Make it through the wall. Then I go straight down. Crazy.
Do you get more
Crazy,
viewers
right?
that way or less?
Review again.
I'm just fucking. It's just a cute avatar. Damn.
I
Ugh,
mean, you gotta
Actually,
pay
it's your
for it.
question,
It
it
should have been a
First
little more
ring,
slutty.
second
I
ring.
don't want that.
Big ass wall of death if you
Want viewership.
don't know where the hell you
I
are.
don't want viewership. I'm just streaming for fun. I don't care.
Alright.
Could have had some bigger tits.
No. In fact, I had her cover it up in a cute way. She wanted like the whole honkers out with a bra showing and everything. I was like, hell no. Put something else.
Gotta appeal to your clientele here, Karen.
James, I think Eris plays it.
I'm playing Sunder right now. Gonna play Earth Shatter as soon as I get.
I'm
the
playing
map
Sunder
saved.
Earth Shatter. This is crazy.
I'm gonna go
Wow.
Zenith.
That's
I
something
think,
else to do.
once
What
I
was it?
get some currency.
Right, yeah.
Zenith is a gear set in this game. I don't know what that is in PoE.
Molten Strike of the Zenith. It's a so you know you have like the skill gems, right?
Nope.
When you do Labyrinth, you can when you use the altar in the Labyrinth, you can transfigure the gems and get different like
I don't actually
different
think they
versions of the
changed
same
any of the
gems. It's an
groups
ability,
for
but it like
phase
something
2.
about it like functions differently.
I think they did post new things, but I think it's the same as before.
And Molten Strike has one called Molten Strike of the Zenith that requires you to use a two-hander, but then does giga damage. But you're like giving up the ability to use like a shield or have like dual blocking. So you're like giving up defense for it, right? But then you play it on a jug and you're like, I have more defense than God himself, and then doesn't matter.
You know, I think by the time we figure out what we're doing, Oxy's just gonna be here, and we're gonna.
Will I buy you a
think
Stan
Oxy-
Wilson NFT?
In an hour.
That was best case scenario.
I don't think so.
Yeah, best case scenario. Which
Nah, he's gonna be so wasted it won't matter.
NFTs are one of those
$5
things that, like, the first time I ever heard about NFTs, I was like
I hope he shows
immediately
up,
like,
turns on
this
his
is
webcam,
so
and he's
stupid.
just in like a full-blown like Halloween cosplay.
Being a
Butters or
durag was
Oxy?
pretty cool.
Like, people
Yeah,
are
he's
literally
never
just
gonna
trying to
turn on
print
his
themselves
webcam.
money for
I
absolutely
can turn it,
nothing.
though.
But NFTs are
Turns on
like
his
fully
webcam, he's
dead.
dressed up as like Kerrigan from The Office or from StarCraft. From the
NF
episode of The Office where
NFF.
Dwight
I
was in
didn't. I'm blind.
Pretty good.
Could you just
I'm
just
partially
imagine Eric's
blind. My
reaction?
glasses are
That's what I
more for
really want
show
this.
than actual performance right now. I
Yeah,
read that
I
as
think
I
NFT.
think it might be stun silence.
No, he'll definitely have comments. You know he will.
There'll be some utter confusion at first, though.
It'll
for
be
sure.
like,
What is an
"Brother,
NFF?
what in the fuck are you
Nigeria
wearing?"
Football
Brother's very
Foundation.
I know my man. I know.
I
Nonprofit
heard it in
finance
his
fund.
voice, which makes it even funnier.
National Forest Foundation. No fault found. A non-flip flipper. Geez, that's a lot of money.
19 men. 19.
I think I would
men.
need to stream for a long time to be able to pay for that.
I'm personally
the
forming
ringer.
19 men.
Well then, a whole lot of
We could
dollary
get a
dues.
ringer, it's fine.
We could just
Let's-
bug it.
Just so... Have someone steal our lockout? I don't think so.
I had someone offer me 15K for normal boots today, but I let them go to my mailbox instead of looting them, so I couldn't get the 15K.
That's a generational L.
Saddest moment of my life.
Hey, Treggyz!
Yes.
You didn't respond to my last message. Is that accurate? Do I have to pay for that?
Pay for what?
The rebrand watermark off of, the restream watermark to get off of my stream.
Is it actually on it? Because I've never had that and I haven't paid for it.
Yes. You have
Weird.
to pay to remove the watermark. So if I want to stream with YouTube and Twitch, I have to pay for it to remove the watermark.
Huh?
It's really bad.
What do you mean for
Oh.
it's only there for one or the other?
No, like
Alright, boys. Sorry. It looks like we're calling right though. I apologize. Sorry, we just don't have the people tonight.
oh shit.
If you guys have any questions about second platform P2 or P3,
Can't tell if he's
let me know.
kidding or
I can
not.
upload the raid plans. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Sorry about tonight.
Kellen, are you sticking around for a bit?
I forgive
Not
you.
your
But just
fault.
this once.
I literally can't tell if he's joking or
Wait, so
not.
we have to
Okay.
I'm getting flashbacks earlier in the week. What's going on?
We have 2 people not showing up and Mara called out. Mara's not to blame though, obviously.
We really don't have like any like spares anywhere.
I mean, we do, but I mean, we have people who aren't on roster. Like, I could invite people, but I'm not doing that. Like, it's not Guild Prog. Like, There's no point. And it's gonna be hard without an evoker anyways, because time spirals are really
Time
essential
spirals
this fight.
insane.
Are you interested in my milk,
Hear me
Raven?
out. Hear me out, Kellen.
We raid
Winged
Sunday.
as.
The wing, yeah. So
Crazy.
I like Eris having a death.
I thought
but
I genuinely thought Kellen and Eris were just pranking me and pranking Evade because hey, they haven't fucking raided Mythic in
It's okay if
2 weeks.
there's a spare right next to him. It's
I'm
smaller,
gonna go
but
play
just-
League of Legends, boys. Does anybody want to play League?
No.
Do any of the Zoomers want to play League?
Kellen, stop hating
Josh?
yourself.
Yeah.
I really want to play
I
League
mean,
now because you said that.
I won't
but
lie.
recently-
I don't care about Halloween myself, but I was like, we're
Time
actually gonna
Spiral
raid
Reach
tonight.
Relock
Crazy.
It'll be fine.
Dude, no. He needs to not log into that shit ever again. He does delves and I get nervous for him. Like,
Well,
dude,
Holy shit.
it's not good.
I don't know what to do now.
Okay. Night, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off too then. GG's.
So, crazy, weird.
I don't know what to do with myself now.
That's my thought.
I cleared up my whole schedule. This is kind of lame, I gotta say. Well, do y'all want to do something? Anything? Maybe you need keys. I don't know. Maybe you're tired of keys. Understandable.
And I'd definitely do some keys. May as well do something productive at the time.
We could go do keys.
Dude, so so I didn't stream earlier in the week because
Boys?
I want to stream Evade Mythic Progress, but because we haven't done we haven't had enough people for it. I just we just haven't been able to do anything. I haven't been streaming Evade, and now it's I'm getting flashbacks, PTSD.
Yeah, I don't either. I just can't think of anything else to do. I could go set up my stream BS and then figure that out, but it's not like I'm gonna stream tonight, so I don't fucking know.
Expedition 33.
Hell no.
Why
I mean,
not?
because mostly the issue is when I'm hanging out with Eris.
We were missing a single person.
When I'm hanging out with Eris, I just want
But
to
I guess
spend time with Eris.
in a very rare form, we did have 3 or 4 people post out.
Stream at the same time.
I don't know where.
So I'm just kind of waiting to actually do a stream. I think, but I just don't know what to do. Now I'm bored. But he's probably gonna go.
No, it was just a DPS. It was a DPS evoker, but looks like it's already just too late.
I don't know.
They called it really fast. I gave Evade 20 minutes on Wednesday,
Log off, I guess.
despite not having being 4 people short.
Good night.
Yep, good night.
I don't know what to do, man. I could unironically just have a nice early Friday night for the first time in how many weeks? I think we took 2 weeks off before the start of this patch, so I haven't had a Friday night off since August or July. I could do that, but I think I'm gonna do a key or something. I don't know. Something slightly productive at the time. It's all just a big trick or treat from WoW. I was about to say Evade. I don't know why. Just a big old trick from the WoW team. People who want to do prog. Here I was fucking reviewing my homework. Reviewing my homework, right? Load it up again. Here's my intense, crazy thing I have to do. Be really careful here. I count 1 ring, 2 rings, make it to the wall of death, and then I immediately go down. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I was so ready to redeem myself. alas, it is not to be. Although I will unironically do this real fast because I have not been doing my Headless Horseman's the last few days. Yeah, it's just a big old trick or treat from Wa. A trick or a treat, quite literally, depending on your viewpoint. Yeah, I'm going to what I'm gonna do like Sunday night after our like evade key. I'm gonna like go back and rewatch our prog on Silken Court and Surrect to kind of refamiliarize myself with the fights, and I'll go back and watch the other fights too. But I imagine fucking hot dog boss is just it'll literally fall over because I don't think he pushes on percent. I think we could just literally kill him within a lust window, and then we should be able to skip forward, and then yeah, we're on Silken Court as far as I'm aware, as far as I can remember. Or do we have to do the second boss before we could skip? We have to do the second boss. I think you have to kill Bloodbound to then fly up to the ledge where the door is. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Also, maybe not the worst thing we're not rating. I've been getting these little like FPS spikes. I realized just before I started streaming, I was like, maybe I should have restarted my computer before raid, but looks like it will not be an issue. I feel like it's crazy. I feel like my warrior has like the worst burst of all my characters who do this event. Like I still have good damage, but like my burst is just so slow compared to like my mage absolutely blasts the fuck out of Headless Horseman. I do like 30 mil in like 4 globals, and he just evaporates. Yeah. I also forgot to. I guess I. This one look like. Raid didn't even last long enough for me to get my like stream set up. I just realized on YouTube. One sec, I fucked myself. Not a good way. Blame Martek. Gotta blame somebody. Can't blame the evade no-showers this time. Although they might have rubbed off on Wa. Fucking spreading. The roster boss. Yeah, I might just hang out for a little bit. call it early, go play Battlefield for the night, and go to bed early because I've been not sleeping very well the last few days, and I was kind of not worried about sleeping the night, but I'm just worried that I'll be staying up too late. So maybe if I get done by midnight my time, I can force myself to go to sleep. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had that happen before. So usually we always have somebody, but again, on Halloween, I guess it's not too surprising, like a holiday of sorts. I think it happens to everybody eventually, right? Where it's just like the fucking mother of all overlaps. But yeah, sorry everybody if you're tuning in late. Wise not rating tonight, in case you haven't already picked up on it. We were short people, technically just one person, but we're on the final boss, so it does make sense to not have like fucking half cooked prog with someone who isn't gonna actually be with us for the kill. Or someone who's like not ready for it, you know? So makes sense. It's not like a evade where I can just pug someone for the first 3. And like we can just force a pug to stay with us for Lumathar, because I'll get a Lumathar kill, it just might not be like instant one shot. Although we did do good on Lumathar last time we actually raided, despite having a pug or 2 win. Remember? But you know what? Actually, what I was gonna do yesterday. Maybe I do this instead. I was gonna do I need like 2 keys on my pally for my crest. So fuck it, we'll do some pally keys. What's the E group already? Isn't it like super early for those guys? Super late. And I just need a few more crests to craft myself a ring, and it'll be like my last big item upgrade. Not need to probably it killed Dimensius. I didn't get the ring. The other one dropped. And using the Dimensius ring on my rotten holy specs because it's just so much haste. It's like so valuable, but my ret does not give a shit about haste, or at least not as much as crit and mastery. So I was just gonna craft a like crit mastery ring or whatever it sims out the highest. Hope everyone's had a nice Halloween. I watched some scary movies today, some uber scary edge of my seat in fright movies. Not really, but I did watch Weapons, which came out earlier this year, and I thought it was alright. And then I also watched, for the first time ever, I actually watched the original like Halloween Michael Myers movies. They're alright too. A little dated, but makes sense from the 70s. All good and fine. I'm just surprised that like there's so many movies that came afterward. I had to look up like which movies are actually the right ones to watch, because it's just like there's actually like a dozen of those movies. You didn't have any trick-or-treaters at all, Belden? Like, I don't think my house has had any trick-or-treaters in a long time either, because, like, when I was younger, there used to be a lot of kids in my neighborhood, but I think all of us grew up. The neighborhood I grew up at, so a lot of them are like me, maybe not sitting at home, but I definitely just I'm a kid who I fell out of Halloween. Like my mom was talking about it earlier. It's like, you kind of didn't like Halloween all that much. I was like, yeah, I don't know, it was all right. Yeah, my sleepy outside of Denver suburb area is very sleepy, even on Halloween. But I think we had our lights off, so we're not gonna get like we also don't have Halloween decorations or no candy, so we're not gonna have people come up to the house. I would hope. You never know though. And I also definitely learned as I got older, it's like the better part if you want like Halloween candy is just like wait till the day after till all the stores sell like a bunch of discount candy. They have way too much stock, and then you just like get more candy. You have to pay for it, which sucks, but you do just get like a ton of candy for little to no effort, depending on your job. You wonder what was the last year we actually did do Halloween stuff? Might have been like 2017, 2018. But I think we stopped doing it because like we had Halloween decoration stuff up, had candy ready to go, but then like 4 people came to our house. 4 groups of people. It's like, okay, this is not worth it. Oh well. Should really bubbled there when I like my health dipped instead of pressing Guardian, but oh well. I'm so slow. So I decide what I'm doing all this week for keys. I was like, I'm gonna still max out my mains, and then I'm like, or later on in the video, maybe I'll do like 4 keys on my mains. And I don't know. It's like I kind of want to do alts, but I also kind of like want to do remix stuff. Like I'm kind of getting the taste for remix. Like I finally hit 740 high level gear. Finally, right? I've just been kind of like taking such a slow and steady pace with that content. And I don't know yet if I'm gonna actually go all the way into like the infinite power, the limits unbound thing of like maxing out your weapon. Like, that seems like a lot of work, even though it's like, well, I've only been kind of doing mythic raids on and off for like the last week or so, and I am already like a tenth of the way there technically. Haven't even like sat and like spammed Mythic Plus, which would help out quite a lot if instead of just like raiding and then logging. Right, I do like the research task, I do the world boss, I do like the emissaries for the day, and then like I log off, and if unless I end up raiding. So yeah, it's like I'm kind of like listening to Martek, where he's like, all you need to worry about is doing Mythic Nighthold, and you'll be set for like reaching it in time. But I think I'll be doing like the other raids. Definitely want to clear every raid at least once, right? Then you could just like settle and like doing Nightmare and Nighthold, and Tomb shouldn't be too bad, I think. I'm just worried about some of the bosses on Argus, because I'm not sure if you can like instant one-shot ENR. You know, like even with infinite power, I'm pretty sure you still have to do some amount of mechanics on some of those fights in Argus, like the bridge boss and stuff. At least it's been a while. I can't really remember. Yeah, it's one of those fights where it's like, yeah, the boss isn't just available, like, unless Blizzard changes it. Because it's like you have to do X amount of ways before you can go up to the ship to then, like, unlock the... How do you even do... Like, don't you just have to defend her for X amount of time? Even there is no, like, big boss, is there? I think it's only on Mythic where you do have to go up on the ship and you kill, like, a mini-boss up there, and then it, like... forces a spawn that like pushes it. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I last like full cleared Argus. I don't think there's anything quite like that in Tomb. At least again, nothing I remember. Yeah, ENR might be a fucking run breaker with pugs. Who knows? Or you just have like one maxed out person on this lane, another maxed out person on that lane. The rest of the group can stand on the other lane, and then you're good. You're chilling. Sure. You're kidding me. You see that? Like, I don't know where he stopped on his charge, but I definitely had him aimed at both those bombs, unless he perfectly threaded the needle between them. Maybe he doesn't like charging into the corners. Let someone else get it with the bomb. Spill. I got a funny feeling he ain't gonna charge those even if I aimed him at him. But one of the things I have been doing on Remix recently, also in addition to actually raiding, I've been leveling up some characters. Not that I need to. Like I have everything maxed out already, but it's I don't know. Like you can get the mounts for free, which they're not even that expensive in the first place. But if you can save yourself like 200k bronze, you may as well. And at the point where I'm at, I'm at like I think I'm at like 280% XP gain or something. I level so fast. If I was actually like trying to min max my time, I could probably level in like from 10 to 80 in like 3 hours. Like if I absolutely like pushed it, or faster even, I bet. But I've been kind of like lackadaisical, like kind of wandering around doing like the flying moats quest and stuff, and like I do shit like that. And I usually just like I finish out like a zone storyline, and at that point I'm usually like right around 80 and just like do a side quest or whatever. Usually fine after that. I've already leveled my warrior obviously, and then I did just did a demon hunter yesterday, a mage, a rogue, and shaman. I was gonna say what was my other thing I did. I did a shaman. I know I have those two guys up there. I didn't take a second to look at where the boss was. I'll grab those ads during the boss RP or whatever. The charge. Seems like not a bad time for me to leave. Definitely one of the things I want to do with those characters I'm leveling on Remix. I do want to try to get the Mythic Trial of Valor sets on every one of them. It's just going to be a little difficult because you still need to get like X amount of power first to be able to live, or you just like get lucky with like a big enough group to carry you that you don't have to worry about living for more than like 5 seconds on a single boss. That might be the way to do it, or just like I was gonna like do just like the bare minimum at some point, get him a little bit of power, and then like do the raids normally, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just need to schmooze another run off Uzand or Martek if he's running it. Fury Warrior, Survival Hunter, and a Frost DK. All in the same key. Like our boss damage is not quite the best. I don't know, 12 mil from the Warrior, 9 mil from the Hunter, and then 8 from the DK. Not too bad. Should maybe bop the Warrior. Does that pull too much for a pug group? Because I feel like it's like not that bad. Maybe a full melee group, it's a bit diabolical having those wind-ups. Maybe for this group, all melee, not the best. Mistweaver Monk as well, so we're all hard locked in melee. I didn't even try to like use Divine Toll at a useful time, I just pressed it for damage. At least I'm a Blood Elf. I can just cleanse that shit. Arcane Torrent, man. It's only useful every like 2 patches now. And it's only useful for like 1 moment. And here it is. Pretty sure that's like the only good use for it. I remember when it was. I did a group for Floodgate either last week or the week before. This it was a monk healer in that group too, I'm pretty sure. They were baiting the boss, which is nice, but they were baiting the boss like to the left, and I swear to God, it kept throwing me off really bad. Like, we don't have to move, but like I feel like I should, because it was just like they were baiting it like 1 step over here where like usually people are moving anyway. It was like, it's like really nice he's baiting, but it's really annoying too. He was getting it pretty, I think he got like every 1 but 2 baits or whatever. So it was like, damn it, it's like he got another one, and it's annoying, I don't like it. Like when I heal, I'll chill like as a holy paladin, for instance. I'll like be in melee, but I'll just be in his ass, baiting the like clear the opposite end, so there's like no question if he got to move or not, right? just weird when it's like one step away, and it's like, oh, technically we don't have to move, but it feels like we should move, you know? Very odd. I don't know, man. It was like a 3.1k healer or something, so I was like, I'm not gonna really question it. It's just weird. The healer dispelled me. He really doesn't need to. Again, I think this pull isn't too bad. It just might be a little evil to do with all melee. Spell word that guy. I don't think it actually prevents him from getting stunned. I think I still need to do a remix. I've been putting it off for fucking ever. I need to finish my Suramar campaign. Not the new one that comes out with Nighthold, but like the original Suramar campaign. Just like, I started doing World Quest, I spend like no time in Suramar. Won't be a problem because we've still got, what, another 84 days, 85 days to do the event. Like, I'll find time eventually, but it's just like, every time I'm like, I'm gonna go start doing it, I do like a quest and I'm like, I'm bored. I want to go play Battlefield instead. What I could do is just like level in my next character. I'll, as soon as Suramar is actually available, maybe just swap the character over to Suramar. See if I can take a good chunk out of it that way. But then it's like I'm missing it on the boxes on my main, so not really missing on them, but if I do the campaign with an all, I might not bother on my main, which could still use the chest. So is there even like a detriment to standing in the water puddle? But it's like, no, it turns out the beam from the boss in that phase can indeed light it up. Definitely a little troll. For any latecomers to the stream, obviously this is not Mythic Dimensius WoW with short people, so sorry for any changes to your entertainment for tonight. It's not my call. We were short bodies and on a very tough fight, so we're only short one person, but it's probably for the best, right? We're gonna have like a weird night of prog if we had raided, so just sucks. At least I can still do something kind of productive for tonight. Go to bed early for work tomorrow. So get some Battlefield in tonight without it being too irresponsible. Just like do a key or two and hang out a little bit longer and then be on my way. Sitting in the WAD Discord for like an hour with nobody else. I'm so disappointed I'm not raiding tonight. I wanted to just stay in the channel. Maybe they'll change their mind. I think while I'm at it, like I was only gonna do 1 or 2, but I may also just do 3, 2 more, and then I'll be like totally done for the week on my paladin if I want to. Or I could do 1 because I'm still gonna do a key on Sunday, so I could one or the other. I want to do the Eco Dome over the streets, but we'll see which one invites me first. Either of them. Find the streets, go for Eco Dome. Again, even on the WASP stuff, it's like not too bad to kind of have a like it wouldn't be too bad to like have like a week off or whatever, just because I think like I'm just like kind of taking weird cues from Evade, but like even though we're not that deep into the season for season 3, it does still feel like I've been playing WoW for like a long time recently. And it's just like, you know, it isn't too bad to actually kind of get to like chill and not worry about doing stuff. I still think I'd rather be raiding, but it isn't probably the end of the world to have a night off. I also just kind of think it's might be toxic to say. No, I shouldn't say it. Never mind. Let's not. Let's not say the thing that could potentially be toxic. Not necessarily WoW, but whatever. Eco Dome. Craft myself a ring. Do I do anything else tonight? Already did my raids on Remix. Well, I did Nighthold and Emerald Nightmare. I didn't bother with Trial of Valor today. I think I do this key and I get off early myself, go play Battlefield for a little bit and go to bed early. My original plan is the one I think I'm gonna stick to. I feel like doing as many keys as I did last week with like primarily mains of people in groups. I feel like everything was dying so fast in those keys as soon as I like swap back to pugs. I'm like, why is this like pack still alive? All of a sudden, even though it's like 15 mil on the Demon Hunter, 11 mil on the DK, 10 on the Shaman, and it's like it's still good damage. It's just I guess it's just not as good as like my friends. This last week on the mains grinding everything out. Technically, that's what I'll be finishing up right here. Actually, I didn't even need to do this key. I have enough crest already, but oh well. Just may as well do one more for the vault. The vault looks fine. Boss damage in this group's a lot better than the last one. It feels better. Jeez, I'm getting slammed over here. Want to hold bubble for later. Jeez. So many goddamn lasers. Again, I love Eco Dome, but I do think my biggest problem with this key is the fact that there's so many mobs who blink out. You got these Far Stalkers jumping out. You got the Phase Blades who blink around. Rune Stalkers, the Lizards, obviously, who blink around. You got the Mites at the start who, like, jump around. It's like a lot of this trash does not want to stand still. I don't think I can grab these. You don't even need either of those guys. I usually pull these three into the boss. I like get all my percent from that. I'm actually gonna be like a little over. Unless I just want to say fuck it to pulling the three into the boss. So I am for like 60%. So or I could still just pull it into the boss so the DPS have fun. A little bit extra cleave during the boss split duo part, whatever you want to call it. Maybe skip the I think of what to skip maybe, but I was like, actually, I don't know. I don't like changing up my routes like that. I usually just like commit. Like, oh, something extra pulled, I'm still just gonna pull everything the same anyway. Okay, I'm gonna let the guys have fun. Why not? More funnel for the Demon Hunter. Shaman even. Shit, he's blasting on this boss. Think about skipping these two, but this I don't want to accidentally fuck with the percent too bad. If I'm over, I'm over. Not a big deal. I'd rather pull too much and we don't have to worry about percent at the very end, instead of like pull too little and then have to go back for a thing after the final boss. Like I always kind of hate doing that. And that was like definitely this season of like my initial routes in here, because like every every run I was just like one thing short, and it annoyed the hell out of me. So usually my routes are never like perfectly 100%. Like it'll usually be like 102, 103% probably. Anyone ever pays attention to my routes when I do keys? Pull this into, let them more fun. I should have probably pulled that last pack sooner, because I think people sent everything on the first few guys and they didn't have anything for the final few who came in. Kind of like taking a little longer. Or again, maybe I'm just like still biased from last week's runs. Used to having everybody's mains in a key all of a sudden, and we're just like, damn, we're fucking killing these. There's no Ware tonight, Supra. Sorry. We were short people. And they didn't want to do any like weird substitutions on the final boss, so they decided to just call it instead. So I'm just like hanging out for a little bit. I'll do this key, maybe one more, I don't know. Go play Battlefield, call it an early night myself. Yeah, it sucks. I thought I was getting punked for a second. I won't lie, because that's been the story of my casual guild the last few weeks. We haven't done Mythic Raid either, because we're just short people. It does feel bad. We're technically missing one person, but it would have been like one of those things where it's like, yeah, it just won't be nice progging a hard boss with, even if we had someone in who like has killed Demencius, because there's plenty of know people who've killed the boss in other guilds and stuff, right? Even if we got someone in who knew the fight, it's still just going to be weird. So I would stream Battlefield, but I think my computer would literally melt, because I've tried streaming it in Discord before and it was a problem. So I think OBS would be better, been trying to stream in Discord, but I don't know. I could try it maybe. Filthy support player I am. The only support player actually drops bags and stuff. Like my biggest problem in that game, whenever I play anything besides support, no other supports drops bags half the time. There'll be like 4 on top of each other at like the 1 choke point and then 0 anywhere else. Actually not doing too bad on Battlefield. Like I'm not gonna say I'm the best player in the world, but I have like a 2.4 KDA and stuff. And I have like a 60 some odd win rate percentage. Like I do all right. I have bad games where I barely do anything, but I have other games where I just go insane. Or I like get into a tank and obviously I just do well. Do enjoy that Battlefield. It's used to really enjoy the series as a kid, and then I stopped playing it for a while. The last time I had an itch to play it was when 2042 was coming out or whatever, right? Like 2021, 2020, whenever that was. And I was like, it was, that was so disappointing. It was just like, this is not it. Although I think I still put like 30 hours into that game. Just like, I had to justify the $60 somehow, right? But the current one, Battlefield 6, I would definitely approve. As loath as I am to give EA money, but this time they maybe deserve it. DICE or whoever makes the game. Saudi Arabia, whatever the fuck that weird like deal was they had like a month ago. I think it actually is like the country of Saudi Arabia. It's like some financing group in Saudi Arabia. I think I Googled it and I was like, oh, it's like maybe weird, but not super insidious, maybe. Hard to say. An American, I'm very untrustworthy than them foreigners. That's the story nowadays, right? Oh. Didn't even bother to say GG, but am good on my crest now. Paladin doesn't quite have as many myth pieces as my warrior, so I don't think I can get up to 729, but we'll see when I do this ring in a second where I get up to. Definitely should get 728, but I doubt 729 is possible. Let me make sure. Sometimes my little talent set doesn't load up right into SimC, so I'm just double checking. Like usually I just like swap over to the talent page to make sure I'm simming the right thing. Sometimes it swaps over. Yeah, I think those are the old ones, so. Half the time this add-on does actually like transfer over the talent loadouts into SimC, but half the time it doesn't. East Mastery. Do a crit mastery as well. Like a mastery verse or something. Cover my bases. Like some weird combination of stat is better all of a sudden. Mastery, crit, mastery. One of those should be better. We're doing a key tomorrow, so well, not tomorrow, Sunday. The fact that I'm not even raiding tonight, I'm already like swapping the days around in my head. Is like, well, no WoW raid tonight, so I guess that must mean it's late Saturday. Tomorrow, Sunday. Not really. Technically, maybe, but not for me. I live in Mountain Time, so it's still Friday night for me. Still Halloween. Oh, should I try to go do like my... No, I probably can't pug into keys. I'm too low eye level, of course, on my 722 Warlock. No way I'll get invited to anything. And like the thing, friend of the stream, Martek, has been saying in Discord he's like trying to pug into keys on his 729 Demon Hunter and he's getting declined. It's like, wow, what the fuck? People are stingy, man. Haste verse? Really? I put that in there as a gag. Apparently I'm crafting haste verse. I do already have one. Every other combination of ring is a downgrade. The current ring I have, the Devout Zealot ring, is still an upgrade for all but the final set, which is 21k with a haste verse ring on a Ret Pally. Weird, but I trust the robot, so swap my things out on it now. Wrong. Definitely they're not the right one. I hate when raid bots is like, you got to do this specific combination of gems, and it's like the same ones you have. It's just like it insists on the prismatic gem being in your helmet or in your neck, and anything else is wrong. So I'm gonna just transfer over the two I have in this ring. Blasphemite. Masterful Onyx. Oh, by the way around. Masterful Emerald. That's what I'm thinking. $728. That makes sense. This character has a few too many crafted pieces, or like I'm not going to be able to get rid of these hero boots basically forever, especially at Evade's current rate of mythic rating. It's going to be a while. potentially a while before we get back into raiding. And I've already told myself what I need to do for next expansion is just like recruit 4 or 5 more people. Like I thought we were gonna be like so safe this tier with our roster, but then like we just had so many people have things come up or just disappear that like normally they don't. So like just losing people you don't expect to actually go away is like so soul crushing to like leading a raid guild. But I guess I got my lesson. It's like if I really want to have reliable mythic prog, I need to have 23, 24 people for when 3 or 4 of them disappear, and then I need to have more than that even, like 26 people. So when 4 of them all disappear or just up and stop playing, I still have somebody to fall back on. You need some more food. That's why she's jumping up. He's been eating so much food recently. Pretty sure today my cat has eaten more than I have, because all I had was like dinner/lunch. And then I ate a brownie right before raid. Do I do anything else? Do a key tomorrow, so I'll get 4. Definitely call my paladin good on 4 out of 8. Still want to do 8 keys on my warrior, but that can be put off till it's not really Monday, because we're going to try to do mythic. Evade is going to try back. Evade and friends are going to go back and do mythic Silken Court and Queen Ansarek. And also, I guess it'll be Mugsy and Gallywix. We go try to earn some mythic mounts for people. See how hard it is with 6 times the amount of DPS as we had back in season 1, and only like maybe an extra 2 to 3 mil more than last season. I think we could definitely brute force season 1. Nurubar Palace stuff. Silken Court's going to still be an interesting one because he can't really just brute force like the color swaps or anything, or like soak the other team's orbs. That'll be fun, but we'll see what happens. I feel like I'm like recording my like recap I do at the end of my vault videos live. Right now I'm just trying to think like anything else I need to talk about or do before I go. Kinda feel the itch to play Battlefield, and I wouldn't be opposed to trying to stream it, but I also kind of am afraid of streaming it in case my computer decides to kill itself right then and there. Trying to stream in Discord has not been the most promising with that game. I suspect OBS would be better than Discord, but oh well. Still expecting it to be bad. How about one more Headless Horseman for the road, and then I call it. Let's do it on my monk so I can get healer tank Q. I really have not tried to get this Headless Horseman mount very hard. Probably at like 20 attempts total. This character did end up raiding this week because I went and did the you can get these deal cartel Zoe, Ohm, and Ba things, and you can actually go click on these little scrolls in the raid for a hidden, not so hidden at this point, mountain toy. Just gotta, as long as they haven't patched it yet, as long as you use Cartel Ba first, you can use all 3 of these in the same week on a character. And you can do it all in one time. It's supposed to be like a 3-week sort of hidden quest to do, but as long as you use Cartel Ba, you could do it on any. You can do all 3 at the same time. Right, I'm swiping your threat, bitch. Nothing. How many attempts do I have total on Horseman this time? I'll tell you in a second. I have an ad on that tracks it. At 29, I was very close. 29 attempts total. One more for a quick rounded out 30. I think it ends tomorrow, right? I'll just go on this paladin, fuck it. Oh, Swang Thanger. That Swang Thanger himself. Again, the ironic thing about leveling more characters on remixes is like I already have like a spare of everything basically. Maybe not all of them capped, but I'm gonna have a fuck ton of characters now. And I think for the next time they bring a remix event out, I'm gonna actually have to play my other account to have a character space for remix, unless I just say fuck it to anything besides like the remix main. Is always a possibility. This character got some gear, I'll tell you. This character also earned 1,500 Valor Stones, which was pretty useful for converting and upgrading stuff last week. Character's also Templar or whatever the hell, prop pally. Same clunkiness of the red set, but even slower. I have no haste on this guy. "30 attempts. If it does end tomorrow or Sunday, I'll be happy. 10 attempts I put in. I put a lot in to get the Brewfest Bomber. Not that I think the Brewfest Bomber is like that amazing. It is sort of a unique mount, even if it's just like a crappy recolor Mimron's head. Excuse me, I don't want to grind out another daily queue thing across all my characters again. So definitely think on that. I'm gonna call it for a night. Sorry again for no WA stream, but I guess we'll hopefully be back tomorrow for some Demencius. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Have a nice rest of your nights, and I'll see you then. A cat my way again. Have a very nice rest of your nights. Good night, everybody. Happy Halloween.